Welcome to this episode of Our College Your Voices. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. Today, we're going to be diving into IvyConnect with two key panelists. IvyConnect represents the people, processes, and tools whose mission is to transform constituent engagements into lifelong relationships leveraging the Salesforce platform. The college's vision with IvyConnect is to deliver a set of services that provide a frictionless constituent experience by improving operational efficiencies and enabling data-driven decision-making. So I'm excited to have our guests with us today. Let's meet them. First up is welcome back to the podcast, Matt Etchison. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Kara. I am the Chief Information Officer and Senior Vice President. It's the honor and privilege of leading an amazing team of 188 IT professionals statewide.
Welcome. It's great to have you back again. And Stephanie Richter. Hi, Stephanie.
Yes. Hello, Kara. I have the pleasure of currently being announced as the Executive Director of IvyConnect. I've been with the college since March of 2020.
Wonderful. It's good to have you. And I look forward to actually meeting you in person someday. We've been on Zoom together, but we haven't got to meet in person. So Someday I hope that you will.
Hey, fun Stephanie Richter fact. Her first day on the job was the last day we were here before COVID hit, and she went remote. So she was here for a day.
Well, I mean, at least you got to see where you're going to work one day.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's dive into the questions here. We've been on IvyConnect for a little while. So just bring everybody sort of back into current space where we are. Tell us about the journey we went on to bring about IvyConnect where we are. And I know we've won some awards, so let's shout our praises here.
IvyTech has been on Salesforce for well over a decade, specifically in the workforce alignment and non-credit portion of the college. So IvyConnect knew as of last fall, we went live. We've had two major releases since then, and we're working on future releases as we speak, really evolving the platform. The goal with the platform really is to map the entire student journey from inquiry to alumni, and we're well on our way. We have some areas to fill in yet, but when you first reach out to the college at ivytech.edu and look to apply, that process goes through Salesforce, and then we're bringing on the foundation in 2022. And so once you graduate and you're alumni, you'll be on Salesforce as well. So we really can map and see exactly where you're at in the enrollment process. We know where you're at in the pipeline. And then once you become a student, we can work with you and work with IvyConnect to see how we can help you get all the way through your retention process and into completion to get a credential.
And then what about those awards?
Yes, it's been a great year for IvyTech and the college on the awards front. So we won the Best of Tech in Indiana, which is also known as the Mira Award in the tech education category. So that was very exciting for the work we've done on IvyConnect. And Salesforce executive had made the comment that it's one of the most comprehensive and thorough systems ever built in higher ed. So that was quite a compliment from our partner in Salesforce. And we also won the Excellence in Institutional Efficiency Award from Salesforce at their Education Summit this year. The exciting part about that is we were the only community college nominated in any category, and we were up against two really powerhouse universities in Florida State and University of Kentucky, and Ivytech as community college beat them both. So we're very proud about that and what we've done with IvyConnect.
In fact, Florida State's my alumni. I graduated from there.
Oh, very cool. I did not know that, Stephanie. That's awesome. I was going to try to make a sports joke, but I never make those well. So we'll just go with great job to IvyTech. That's the best way to go. So I know that we have, I think, three sort of main areas on IvyConnect today. Can you talk about the services and capabilities that we're supporting by it right now?
So as Matt mentioned, in the fall of 2020, we launched the first IvyConnect services for our enrollment services area. So this service allows users to engage with leads and opportunities. A lead, for example, is someone who just submitted a request for information to the college, whereas an opportunity represents a new applicant to the college. So for each opportunity, users can track the progress of the applicant through a checklist of items needed to enable successful registration. The service also includes features such as a recruiter dashboard that consolidates relevant information so that each recruiter can view in a single view, maybe the work that's needed to help guide their day. We also have automatic assignment of opportunities to appropriate campus recruiters. We auto-generate tasks so they know the work that's ahead of them and capture other relevant information in our chatter feature. IvyConnect also features some native Salesforce reporting and dashboard capabilities, allowing users a significant amount of information at their fingertips. At the same time we launched the IvyConnect enrollment services, we also launched our Marketing Cloud service. Marketing Cloud is the preferred platform for email communications through the college, and it's currently utilized in two ways. The first is for one-off date or event-specific campaigns, which can be scheduled as needed. A good example is an email communication announcing the next express enrollment event. The second utilization of Marketing Cloud is for ongoing automated email communications that we refer to as journeys. These are audience-specific communications designed to engage based on specific criteria related to where the constituent is in the stages of engagement. So an example would be an automated email that goes out to a prospective student who submitted a request for information, or an automated email notifying an applicant that their application to the college has been accepted. So Marketing Cloud provides comprehensive service, again, with rich analytics and tracking that leverages real-time integration with our enrollment data, so allowing a dynamic refresh of relevant information for all leads and opportunities. The third major area of services, one that's personally close to my heart, I worked very hard on, would be our selected missions for the health sciences and nursing programs. So in spring of 2021, we launched this service, and this service really consolidated the existing web-based nursing admissions process, along with the many disparate paper-based admissions processes for all other health sciences programs across the state, all into a single platform. And the service empowers the health sciences and nursing program administration team to actually self-manage planning and execution of their enrollment events. So some key features for the business include the ability to detail all program requirements, prerequisites, such as courses, tests, documents, along with all the allotted points that go into the scoring system, managing their document requirements, scheduling their auto selection rounds, as well as providing program chairs and deans the capability to manually extend offers to qualified applicants if seats are still available at the end of all the auto selection rounds. So from the student perspective, we also introduced a new health sciences nursing application with real-time integration to Banner to capture all existing course grade and test scores we have on record. This clearly shows the student as they identify programs that they're interested in, whether they meet their requirements. The experience also allows them to apply to up to 3 different programs at 3 different campuses, all in one submission. So overall, this service provides a rich data set to program administrators. It can be used to identify trends in perhaps program demand statewide, maybe where the largest gaps in prerequisites are for our applicant. And information like that can be really used directly to help advising future applicants.
I have the privilege of getting to see all the fun reports. And it was so fun to watch applicants accepting their offer. You could sort of see them roll in, see the numbers ticking up, and sort of see who it was. And, you know, I always imagine the other side of that, the student like getting, I got accepted and all that. So
Exactly.
Anyway, it really is beautifully done. So kudos to everybody who worked on that. I know it was an amazing amount of time.
We had a great couple of stories about that, anecdotal stories about the announcements going out via email at 6:00, and at 6:01 we had 2 people accept right away. Because so the exciting part about that for our students, for all of us involved at Ivy Tech, is seeing those students literally waiting by their email for that message.
Absolutely. It's awesome to see it. And the data that we have, I know we'll talk more about that, but the data that we have out of it is so rich. And so it's going to allow us to do a lot better planning and a lot better just thinking about what we offer and how we offer it and how we do that. So those are the things we've done so far. We're always talking about the roadmap. What's next in terms of future capabilities with IvyConnect?
Well, I can tell you about a new project that I'm involved in with our Ivy Tech Foundation. We've currently partnered with a company called UC Innovation, who developed an advancement solution package on the Salesforce platform that was designed specifically around constituent engagement and gift processing. We will be migrating process capabilities and data from our current Razor's Edge platform into this new solution. The solution will also integrate directly with Marketing Cloud for email communications. I personally, as I said, have been working on this daily with the foundation team for the last few months, learning all about foundation processes and constituent management and gift processing. It's really fun stuff. And I have to say, I'm really excited about the enhanced workflow and reporting capabilities that our new services will provide.
So we're working with CCEC and Workforce right now, hopefully be live on IvyConnect and Salesforce by the end of the year. And what we're looking to do with CCEC is looking to spin up what used to be called a community or a portal. So everyone's familiar with the concept of a portal, kind of a landing place, if you will. Salesforce now calls that the Experience Cloud. So we're looking at rolling out the CCEC Experience, which will really be a landing place with ties to a possible job board, connections with industry partners, really all things career coaching and employer connections, all in that one central repository, a portal where you can do all things CCC. And we're still a bit in the R&D phase, meaning research and development phase, of building that out and what the design looks like, but it's going to be a great place for students really to connect and kind of land so they can make those connections for their next step with an employer.
So We talked just briefly around how science is around some of the analytics. From the expert's point of view, how does IvyConnect change analytics and reporting capabilities?
So as I mentioned in my theme throughout all of our services is, yes, we're collecting a vast amount of rich data. And so the Ivy Analytics team is now building up our data science capabilities so that we can actually use that data to train models, train predictive models that eventually, when we have enough data to train, we can start predicting things such as a probability for a lead. So say, for instance, you have a list of 100 leads. With the priority scoring, you can actually pinpoint which leads you should go after first.
I've gotten the opportunity to see some of that predictive modeling with a placement report that we'll probably do an episode on here in the next few weeks after it's gotten a little more visibility in the college. It's really powerful and amazing what it can do.
I would add too that Tableau, which is the platform that runs Ivy Analytics, actually is a Salesforce company that they acquired in 2019. So more and more of what we do in Ivy Analytics will be integrated into IvyConnect and vice versa, right? That's Salesforce's goal with Tableau. That's why they did the acquisition. And of course, that's what we're going to take advantage of that because they're working seamlessly and very well together. And when we build out the predictive modeling that Stephanie was referring to, we can detect patterns and trends. So we can make the strategic adjustments that we need to do as an institution way ahead of the fall semester, or way ahead of the next academic year. See that modeling and those patterns and say, okay, we need to make an area in this, take action in this area. And I would say one of the most exciting things that we're really trying to get ahead of is student success, right? Having the data to determine future success for students and what we can do to help them along the way so we can be alerted, notified, and have these patterns and trends that say, hey, this student's going to need help in this area, and then we can intervene and help them in that, whatever that particular area is.
Yeah, we were in a budget meeting about some retention tools this morning. And, I'm really excited about having better understanding of what tools are going to work best for what students and how do we know that for sure. And I think there's a lot of good work around that we can do. So anything else the two of you want to get in the episode today?
I would just say that, appreciate everyone's support with IvyConnect and Salesforce. It's been a massive undertaking, the largest in all of higher ed in 2020, and it's not slowing down anytime soon, as Stephanie and I will tell you. But it is exciting because we're really connecting the student journey from end to end and being able to see and have that visibility and see the student where they're at and help them take the next step to get to the next level, ultimately to become to get a credential and then become a part of alumni. And I think there's some buzz. I won't get ahead of it, but I think having a true alumni association in the future is going to be exciting. I know there's so many proud graduates of Ivy Tech, including my own son, who's an Ivy Tech alum, that really want to be part of an alumni association going forward. So I think that the future is bright with Salesforce and IvyConnect and what we're doing, and we're excited in the direction we're headed.
Well, we are excited for all that Ivy Tech will encompass, and every episode ends with a call to action. So I'll remind everybody just to keep watching for more information to be shared statewide as this new platform rolls out. IvyConnect gets updated and changed regularly. That's part of the beauty of it, is that it doesn't have to go down to be updated. And so keep watching for information and keep your eyes peeled for more to come. Thanks again for joining this episode of Our College Your Voices. I want to thank today's panelists, Matt Etchison, Chief Information Officer and Senior Vice President in Systems Office, and Stephanie Richter, Executive Director of IvyConnect and Systems Office. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. You can connect with me on Twitter at KNMTweets. Our producer is Sarah Ferguson. You can reach us by email at ourcollegeyourvoices@ivytech.edu. Don't forget, if you're an Ivy Tech faculty or staff member, you can join our Microsoft Teams Lister community. I send out instructions on that almost every Thursday. Our website, where you'll find links to our show notes, is ivytech.edu/podcast. Production assistance for this and every episode provided by Becky Campbell and the Ivy Tech Community College Creative Services team. Our podcast concept is by Matthew Pittman. Theme music and post-production services provided by Jen Eads at the Brassy Broadcasting Company. And we will talk to you next time on Our College, Your Voices.